happy belated Thanksgiving. The past entire episode of Cosmic Complexity and content episode 129, my microphone audio was completely and totally messed up, and it pisses me off. Okay. One of the reasons I'm wearing a headphone right now is because I am sick and tired of going back and listening to my videos and finding out that the audio is messed up because for some reason OBS decided it wanted to move my mic settings. First, I don't move it, it just moves, and it's happened to me twice now. So I don't know if there's a little gremlin who's just getting into my settings on OBS and changing my settings on my microphone or what, but it's genuinely upsetting and it pisses me off. So happy Thanksgiving, you little gremlin, whoever you are that's messing with my OBS settings. With that, welcome back to content, and I'm recording this the day that it gets uploaded. I need to edit this today, so that's fun. I meant to record this earlier in the week, but Thanksgiving weekend and all of that hit like a sack of rocks, and it was a lot busier than I was anticipating. So yeah, that's cool. But what I did want to talk about, the last episode of Content 129, the one with the horrible audio quality, was a pre-recorded YouTube video talking about my genuine feelings about the Hawk Tour girl, whatever her name is, and it aged quite well, surprisingly. Turns out I was correct to share my genuine feelings because so many people were upset. It surprised me, if I'm being genuine. Truly surprised me. Almost as shocking as when I made fun of Hardnark, and it just unlocked a whole cage of these animals from the internet that I'd never seen before. Truly remarkable that happened. But on the same kind of page of the Hawk to a Girl and just how my videos have been recently, you know, I talk about often how whenever I make content, I try to throw something at the wall and see what works. Upon 3 years of throwing shit at the wall and 1 year of throwing shit at the wall with YouTube, I found that when I particularly make a video titling something the worst, which never is genuine. I've used it multiple times on different TikTok's account and multiple times on different YouTube channels. When I say the worst channel or worst cook or worst whatever, I don't actually mean it, but it tends to enrage people, which the whole point of the entire video is me explaining why I don't think they're necessarily the best channel on YouTube or TikTok or whatever, but I never actually say like this is absolutely the worst person. There are a few exceptions to that. Never, what I just said. I understand that. Depends on how angry I am the day of, but in the end, the whole video is meant to entertain people. It's not meant to be like, this person is genuinely the worst person I've ever seen. Now, there are some videos like the one I shot today, which will be coming out this Friday for you guys watching content episode 130, where I'm talking about Hannah the nurse. A little spoiler alert for that video. And I was being genuinely upset the entire time because that whole scenario is insane and horrendous, and it pissed me off. So there are some exceptions to it, but mainly what I'm trying to kind of clarify is that when I make a video titled The Worst, just know that it's just to entertain. And if you're one of my subscribers who typically goes in there to try to fight with the people who are angry, don't even worry about it. It's okay. My feelings aren't hurt about people who are offended or upset. It's more entertaining than anything because they're willing to argue about Hawk to a Girl or Cartmark, which, you know, if you're willing to go to bat for that person, either of them, you know, good for you, you know? I'm glad that you have nothing better to do with your life. That honestly makes me happier than anything because I have nothing better to do with my life than rant about them. So, you know, we're kind of in the same boat here of having nothing to do with our lives. Yeah, you know, it's been working, and those are the videos that get the most views. Those are the videos that grow my channel the most, are the ones that rage bait people the most, which I kind of hate rage baiting, and I hate the fact that that's really the only way I can get my videos to get any attention. But in comparison, Cosmic Complexity episode 11 got 5 views, and that's a full podcast, an hour long. And you know, if you're watching this and you haven't watched it, Cosmic Complexity episode 11 out now on the link right here, please watch it. It's a great episode. but YouTube isn't pushing it. So for retrospect, yeah, that's kind of what's happening. With that, I'm making this short because I have to edit it before midnight tonight. So I want to make sure I can have enough content to talk and also edit it. So that's all I got for this week. New YouTube video out Friday. Cosmic Complexity episode 11 out now. Thank you guys so much for being here and subscribing and watching. See you guys next week for content. Adios. Why would they? Why would they?